Welcome to Tech Hub Live, and we're excited to be here. I'm Mark Dan, joined with my colleague Elvis Takau. We're with Esri. For those of you that aren't familiar with who Esri is, we're a software company, world's largest GIS software company. We focus on building mapping software and geospatial technology to go along with that mapping technology. We're not specifically a company focused on agriculture. However, we have a lot of companies that we work with in agriculture, but we're a technology across all industries, which provides some unique capabilities to Esri in that we are able to bring in innovations from other industries that we work in to the agriculture market. A little bit about Esri. We've been in business since 1969, so we've been at this for quite a long time, and 30% of our revenue gets put right back into our R&D for advancing our technology. Let's see, I guess I can go to the next slide here. So ArcGIS is a comprehensive family of software, both desktop, server technology, mobile applications, and web applications that is all integrated to work together to collect mapping data, analyze mapping data, and collaborate and share that information with your constituents or with your colleagues. It's really designed to work for everybody. So for the GIS professionals in your organization that need to create data, or data scientists that need to do analysis on the data, there's technology and solutions for really anybody in the organization, as well as executives that may want to use one of our configured dashboards to look and analyze that geospatial data. Within the ecosystem of ArcGIS, there's many, many different applications, desktop applications that allow you to manage, create data, as well as do high-end analysis. And something that we'll talk a little bit more about today is the ability to use AI and GeoAI in the ArcGIS system to make it more accessible, more powerful than it is already today. And that's one of the things that with ArcGIS, it has a lot of capabilities in terms of the different applications that are out there. So virtually anything that you want to do with mapping or geospatial technology, you can do it within the ecosystem. One of the things with ArcGIS, it comes with a lot of content that we curate. So like Surgo soils, which is important to the agriculture industry. We host that from the USDA, so it's readily usable in any of the applications and solutions that we provide within a geospatial mapping context, as well as the data that we curate that you can get started with your geospatial mapping projects. We also provide the ability to bring in your own data, and there's many, many different data types that you can bring into the system to map and analyze and do data science on. So one of the things that we're doing, and I'll turn things over to Dr. Takau to talk about how we're leveraging GeoAI and AI in general to make the ArcGIS system more accessible to the organizations and provide additional mapping data science capabilities. So, Dr. Takau.
Thank you, Mark. Hopefully everyone's having a good time. My goal here is to invite you over to our booth at some point to come talk to us about some of these capabilities. As Mark indicated, ArcGIS is being enhanced with AI capabilities. And what does this actually mean for ArcGIS, the users, and the user experience? Well, for quite some time now, we've had some capabilities around GeoAI, which is essentially using AI technologies and models to enhance the extraction of data from imagery, from vector data, points, lines, polygons, from text, from tabular data. But more importantly, it's the ability to do that at scale. Because most of us who use technology, it's to try to make the user experience a little bit easier. So the ability to extract this information at scale is where GeoAI is really continuing to enhance ArcGIS. The second way is what we call AI assistance. I'm sure everyone here is familiar with ChatGPT. with AI assistance, you're actually using large language models to enhance the user experience, to make sure that the user has an experience that's unique to them. You enter some text, you enter some information in the chat box, and then you get some feedback. As I mentioned before, GeoAI is not new to ArcGIS. We've been doing this for years now. We've got lots of examples within the ArcGIS ecosystem where we're doing things like classification, extraction, regression. We actually have a whole library of GeoAI models that are ready to use. So anyone who's interested in ArcGIS, you can walk in today and there are a host of what we call pre-trained models that are ready to use. Bring your own data, get one of these models up and running. You can apply it today to your own technology, to your own organization, to your own user experience. What I'm really excited to talk about very briefly, and we'll show a brief video here, is what we're doing with AI assistance. And that's where we're infusing the ArcGIS technology with these large language models. And there are lots of different ways in which we're doing that. We have lots of technology across the board. We can actually design simple surveys using an AI assistant. Instead of having to configure the designer yourself, you can actually use a chat box and go through the user experience, type in a question, say you want to create a survey to do a particular process, and the AI assistant will create that survey for you. And if you watch this quick video, this is an example of how that's actually taking place. This is a simple interface. There's a little chat box at the bottom, and I can type in some text into that chat box to create a simple survey, and I'll let the AI do most of the work from that point on. You're just giving it a few prompts, and then the designer actually starts to do all the work behind the scenes. And once this is done, you still have the ability to go in there and actually make some tweaks and make some changes to the design. But the AI is doing a lot of the work for you. So it sort of gets you going, it gets you started with the user experience. And within seconds, you have a nice simple survey that you can start to distribute and use with your end users. So really, really interesting how AI is really being infused in some of the common GIS tasks that many of you are already used to undertaking. The second way is using computer vision. So many of you probably go out into the field, you collect data, you collect information, you take observations, you take a photo. So in this example, I'm taking a photo, dragging it into my survey. It's identifying what's in that photo. It's actually giving me some information back, some prompts. So with just a simple click of your phone or your iPad, you're actually able to capture some information, and the AI assistant helps you interpret that information. So those are just two ways in which we're using AI within the ArcGIS ecosystem. If you want to see a little bit more, please stop by the booth. I'd love to show you personally how that's being worked.
Yeah, great. Thanks, Elvis. And again, so if you look at ArcGIS, I mean, there's this huge system of capabilities, of geospatial capabilities for mapping, doing data science, and a whole variety of things. And really with the AI, what we're doing is we're leveraging that to make it more accessible and easier for the community to use our technology. So we're really excited about it. As Elvis said, if you guys would like to chat more about what we're doing in that space and some of the ways we're leveraging AI and machine learning and so forth, love to talk to you. We're in booth 407, and love to see you guys there. Thanks for your time.